I've got to check this is streaming because the first time it doesn't, and it didn't when I did it first time. So oh yeah, it is. Is this it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. I have to do this to get chat on. There's something I want to play, and I want people to hear, especially the people who don't understand, especially what 17 is, and 17th letter in the alphabet Q. How people think, because the media is saying about QAnon. They would say that. I'm going to play it in a minute. I'm going to see if a few people come in first, but I'm sat here doing some drawings finishing a drawing because I think it would look good on the mugs that I've got. And I went skating this morning, if anyone saw it, that was really, really nice. Now the power's running low, I've just had it on, so I'm going to have to plug it in, so you're going to have to wait a minute. Right, where do I plug in? Mess with this one. Oh no, that's the wrong side. I thought it was on this. Right, let's plug. Oh, I know what I've done. I plugged it in at the wall again, in there, and not switched it on. So, there we go. That's okay. Yeah, so as I said, I've been skating this morning. Oh. No sound. What is going on there? Is this? What? No sound. I'm not supposed to be on there. Sound working now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't normally stream off this bit, so YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Wow. I don't even know what's going on. There's a weird day as it is. You can hear me? Alright, I'll stay on here then. I don't normally do it on the YouTube studio. I normally... Oh well. I don't know if you're going to hear this then properly. I guess we'll see. I'm sure you're going to let me know, and that's the wrong title. Right, okay, so you can hear me. So, that was weird. I'm like, what's going on? So I was saying, I was skating today, which was lovely. I had a visit from the police, which was lovely, because they found my purse that I'd lost, that I didn't even know I'd lost. And it must have been yesterday or the day before, and I didn't even notice. And they actually delivered it, which was weird. But then they were like, how do they know where I lived? Because it was just my card. But yeah, but that was nice. So there was a nice gentleman that I'd give it in, and they hand delivered it, which was great. So yeah, so we're skating and that. So I didn't even miss my purse before I even knew it was missing. That was great. And then I'm just sat trying to get this finished, because I was thinking I would, and this is delayed as well, I can tell, I would maybe shrink this down to put on a mug. I don't know if you can see it, because I'm on a totally different thingy, so I don't know what you're seeing properly. Okay, we're going to work on that today for the mugs. And this is behind how I'm watching it. So, if I'm looking at the screen now, it's not. They're going to test these out later when I finish this picture and shrink it down. So it'll be like, it looks like more like a wolf. That might be, you know, I don't know. It's going to be like an autumn time mug, so we'll see. I lost my purse in Sainsbury's. I went back a week later and it was handed in. Yeah, there's a lot of good people out there, you know what I mean? And I also think, I said to my fella, I think the universe was looking after me there, because not everybody does, you know, not everybody would do that, but in my case they did, because my fella lost his wallet a few weeks ago and he couldn't find it, and they just turned up at my door today, so I thought it was really nice. I was like, oh my god, didn't even realise it had gone. So can you imagine my face if them holding my purse and I'm like, didn't even know it had gone missing. So that was good. Like I said, I enjoyed my skating in the summer, just doing some work, doing some creative work. The fella's in there doing his creative stuff, so I just thought I'd come and play this. Are you ready? I'm going to find it now. So, you know, for the people who go on about 17Q and how the mainstream media call it QAnon, when that's not it, but that's the way they say it to diss it. They'll always sent me this, so we're going to play it. I'm just going to listen to it, because it's just someone talking on the channel, and it's called We the People Worldwide. So we're just going to listen to this a minute.
Remember when we were conspiracy theorists for talking about COVID and...
Can you hear it, first of all? Just let me know if you can hear it. Just play that little bit.
The masks don't work and...
Can you hear it before I play it? Yeah, okay, right.
The vaccines don't work and the...
Right, I'll start from the beginning.
Remember when we were conspiracy theorists for talking about COVID and the masks don't work and the vaccines don't work and the PCR tests don't work and the lockdowns don't work and everything else didn't work, and we were conspiracy theorists then and we were wrong. Turns out we were fucking bang on right. Just the same with this Q nonsense. All this QAnon nonsense. There's no such thing as QAnon. There's Q and then there's a nons. QAnon is the mainstream media's way of trying to dirty up the greatest fucking movement history and the world has ever seen. The biggest, strongest, united movement the world has ever seen. Right? We were right about this just like we're right about everything else. Watch. Matter of time, you'll see. There's a reason. Anyone that gets attacked is telling the truth. Anyone that's massively attacked is always the ones telling the truth. Just like we were telling the truth about all the stuff before, we're telling the truth about this and all. Watch. If you haven't been following all this Q stuff,
we have
against it or disregarding it as nothing.
From the beginning.
You're in for a shock, and you're going to be made to look a right fool. An absolute fool. Especially if you're in this truth movement. Why wouldn't you want to at least look into something that could be a possibility
exactly.
of being right? They don't want to look into it. They've never given it the time of day. Anyone cutting it off has never given it the time of day or looked at it with an open mind or even just explored the possibilities that this could actually be happening, especially with all the proofs. You know, fuck all you lot anyway. You ain't nothing. This movement ain't nothing without the Anons, without Q, without Trump. It's that fucking simple.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are fighting. We're the ones that are actually making a fucking difference, and soon the world's going to see. They're also going to see how much of you lot are cunts for cunting this lot off.
I mean, sorry about the language and everything. That was just him putting his piece over, you know, the way he does it. But it's true. A lot of people did, I don't know what the word is, fob people off, call people, slander people, all that stuff that we know about, that a lot of us have been through. And it's the mainstream media that call it QAnon. But the people who have been against it are the people who are lazy asses, who can't be arsed looking into it and don't understand it. And I've said that before. You know, there's loads of proofs out there. The people who go, show me the proofs, they're the ones who are lazy. Like, go and do your homework, go and do the research. It's pretty obvious. So I got sent that and I just thought I'd play it because I thought, well, yeah, it is the truth. More and more and more know a lot more about Q than they ever did before, or have come back to it. I've realised that it is a thing. It's not this because they get mixed up with QAnon, anonymous group that was going about. Nothing to do with that. That was just a group. This is to do with the military. Q stands for, it stands for a lot of things, but it stands for the highest clearance, military clearance. A lot of us know that. And a lot of people are involved with it worldwide. I don't mean just people who they call the digital warriors, which is us lot who've been putting stuff out about it. You know, and the great anons that do a load of work. It's actually military and a lot of high up good people who have been in the areas to see what was going on. Just like Mr. T was up there to see what was going on in them areas of fame, like a lot of actors and actresses, which seem to look like they may have gone, but I think they're still here because they'll be bringing a lot of truths out to bring those down, which is what's going on behind the scenes anyway. That's why the world seems really crazy at the minute. So, and Yaholo has put, this is an awakening. This is awakening a lot of people. It's spiritual or biblical. Yeah, it's all part of that as well. Also said, oh hi, caught a live stream. Yes, it's very close now. Q is amazing. It is, and that's why I've been banging on about it since 2017, and I've never wavered because I did my homework, research, and I knew what it was, and I could see it with a lot of you in stream now, and some that will come in after, and those coming onto it. You can come onto it. I did say to Lois the other day, the only thing you won't see what we saw, like the newbies won't see what we saw at the time because we saw it happening at the time. It's happening now, but even the run up, you know, when we kept saying it was this year, it was that year, but we still saw things going on. But it's great that people are coming over and seeing what it actually is, who've actually took the time out, had a lot of time in lockdown as well to research, to find out what it actually was. Instead of people poo-hooing it because the mainstream poo-hoo it, that's your biggest, what's the word? Your biggest acknowledgement there that the mainstream don't like it because it is a thing. Why are they scared of it? Sorry, should have warned you about the language. Oh, it's all right. It's true. A lot of us have been fed up with how people just write it off and box it in the same box as all the rest. It's just a lazy way of dismissing it. It's worldwide. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's right, Lewis. I know he put a bit of language on it, but it's true. A lot of people dissed it because they couldn't either be bothered to look because they want the information given on a plate because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to look at it because that's like facing yourself as well. And a lot of them believe the mainstream media. So you know, and a lot of them are scared to look at it because a lot of it's not nice. But like I said, you can't have a new world unless you clean it all out. I'm not sweeping it under the carpets anymore, so that's how it changes. So yeah, it's been amazing, but I just wanted to come on quickly just to share that, and I don't know if we do it in YouTube studio, so sorry, I was a bit sat there looking at the screen while you lot were in chat, and I was like, what's going on? I didn't even know. So that was quite funny. But like I said, funny things happening today. You know, that's just happened. I got my money back, got my purse back, hand delivered. I've been on the park skating, that was beautiful. And now I'm just sitting here getting some designs together, like I said, to see what if I've got the right stuff to put on my mug. But we'll see. We will see. And I've changed my name up again on Insta because I thought it was more fitting, even though I'm always changing it on there. But it'll only be when things come out more professional that it'll stick. It doesn't bother me if it's not stuck yet, which, you know, once I start putting my name on things, it's a whole different ball game properly that way. It goes more with the things that I like anyway. Still trying to find out about the mushrooms because they're massive in the garden. Seen that big tiger blanket? We're just airing that out. It was my fella's mum's, like a big tiger blanket. But yeah, it's getting more exciting. I think I've been sent a lot of stuff, but I haven't looked at a lot of stuff yet. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of people who are fed up. They're fed up with, you know, still that, but it's just, you know, it's being shown. It's just a really wonderful thing. So it's, yeah, things are happening. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. But like I've always said, while it's going on, make sure you're in balance and you're doing the things that you need to focus on at the minute while that's going on. I can't believe there's 17 views. I'm looking at this. It says current views 9, but views 17. There's always 17 in somewhere when I'm talking about 17. I believe they watch people. They know who the people are that are, you know, been on the train for a long time. Which, again, hang on. Yeah, it's the 8th today, so we know stuff was kicking off today. Yeah, I said that today. Avalanche of D classes coming. Yes, it is. Loads. Got Durham reports and everything, but yeah, the 8th is normally, a lot of things have been happening on the 8th if you sort of look back. So I reckon something behind the scenes is kicking off today. And tomorrow, I was saying before, I'm sure it's a hunter's moon tomorrow. Is that like Red October? The hunters are being hunted for a change. Whose second name's Hunter as well? Oh, first name Hunter, sorry. Hunter somebody. Just looking for something. There's lots kicking off and being shown about the Ukraine as well, which is good. Such a delay on this. I'm going to read my Q poem out. I just thought it'd be fitting. I need to get this on out somewhere. You know, when I did the research, I was like you know, doing all my research myself. Right. So let's read this out because I love it before I go. I've got to change this title in here because it doesn't go with it. So, we all came together by the letter Q, picked up the breadcrumbs, researched and knew what to do. The movement of truth from dark to light. We are all Q, and we the people will fight for our freedoms, our families, and our rights to live in a world full of evil. It's all for our kids. So we ride on the Q train with POTUS and R. So let's unite together and shout hurrah. The plan of the elites, sky is falling down. They never thought she'd lose. They are such clowns. So the rise of the people, like the rise of the sun, is light to the world to show us the way. Truth is here and it's here to stay. This time will be told for years to come. History we are making, and we were all part of it. It's been so much fun. We've laughed, we've cried, we've wobbled at times, but we've stayed strong and we stayed on the ride. The time is now where we go one, we go all. Patriots of the world, we win, they fall. Thank you, Q, POTUS and R. You set us free to be who we truly are, we, the people. Power back to the people. Happy Great Awakening, everybody, I know. So, I love that poem. I made that up a few years ago in my kitchen, in the energy of all that. I'm going to do the blue book, see what it says on this page. And it says, thank you. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give yourself is a gift you give to somebody else. When I was 13 years old, I gave $150 of babysitting money to my church. I was so proud of myself for performing this good deed that I had to go tell every single person I knew. Later that day, I didn't feel as good about any kind act, and I couldn't figure out why. I realised that doing it partly for the recognition, not just from a good place in my heart, it's important to do good things for other people without expecting anything in return. The pure and simple gesture of compassion speaks volumes and helps others and ourselves in ways we can't even fully comprehend. Perform a loving act of kindness anonymously. Do something today for a stranger, expecting nothing in return, and cherish the feeling you get from giving. Which reminds me of the gentleman who gave my person, whenever it was, and I got it back today. I don't know who this person was. It's a shame because I'd like to say thank you, but they'll know that they did something good. And I'm just happy that I got it back, and I just sort of put out there energetically thank you to that person, you know, sending it out to them. I'm going to do another one. And we all do acts of kindness without, you know, looking for recognition. So this one says, a smile can save a life. It can. Did you know that there's a scientific evidence that smiling can boost your immune system and help you live longer and happier life? Not to mention that it makes the people around you happier too, because smiling is contagious. There was a time I was going through security at an airport, and out of nowhere a TSA agent smiled at me, and it changed my entire day. When you make someone else's day brighter, it makes your day better too. Smile often. You never know whose day you will brighten. You never know the impact one smile will have on someone's life, which is true. Why do you think we want everyone in fear and doom and gloom so nobody smiles? So, yeah. And I'm going to do another one. I just want to do 3. 3 is the magic number. Oh. Find your purpose, find your voice. I know what my purpose is, I'm doing it. We're all here on this earth for a reason. Some of us know when we are very young what we want to become, and some of us may need more time to discover themselves. No matter when you discover your future, you have a specific purpose on this earth. Your voices are unique and beautiful. When you find out what makes you happy, embrace it and never let anyone tell you that you can't live your dreams, which is exactly what I said this morning when I was skating. You know, that example was I was skating. I don't need people to tell me I'm too old or I shouldn't be doing it or it's silly or whatever. I'm doing what I want to do. I know what my purpose is because I'm doing it now. I don't mean talking on here, I mean my other stuff. It's finding your purposes, finding what makes you happy, which I'm always talking about. You know, if you don't know what that is, then maybe you just need to sit down and work it out what gives you joy. I mean, it's not hard. So, yeah. You know, and never let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Just put your focus on it and work towards it. It doesn't matter how long it takes, just do it. Each step at a time, which is just what I put up in my community post before. So, the book's always on it. My cards are always on it. Looking at the cards. before I go. Let's have a little bit of the Rainbow Oracle. So chilled out today. Lovely skating this morning. These are jumping all over the place. It's like they're excited to be out. They haven't had enough, so I'm gonna shake it up. I'm not asking yet. There we go. Ooh. I've got 2. New vision. Well. New vision. Your view of the world is changing. Look beyond the illusion to see the most spectacular views. Beautiful views out there. Things are changing, and there is new visions, and people will be changing the way they're looking at things because of the illusion, and the illusion is falling down. That's what the apocalypse is. Thinning of the veils. So yeah, it was a proper jump of that. I was like jumping out. And the next one is, see, they both came out together. That's a new vision, and this is visionary. I'm a visionary. I can vision my future. And we're all trying to envision that in the now. You have the capacity to envision what's possible, which is what I just said about your passions, your purpose here, what you're doing and what you're putting forward. You've got to put the action in, and you've got to do it in the now for it to come out in the future. You know, you've got to sow the seeds now for it to prosper in the future. So, and because 2 jumped out, I'm going to have to go for a 3rd one, aren't I? They literally spat themselves out of me. Hi Patricia. Oh, there you go. 2 of body talk. Connect to the wisdom of your body for optimum health, wisdom and vitality. Connect with your body, not the people's, yours. And then we've got divergence, is it? Don't know if I've said that right. Change your direction to find a new way to travel along familiar paths. Now, this is what I've spoke about before. There's a path there with 2 ways. When you get here, it's your choice to which path you take, you know, good or bad. Just for example, if you're finding things aren't working for you, change your path up. This is what I've said about focus. This is what I said, the energy you put out is the energy you get back. Yeah, 3 is a magic number. Is the energy you get back. Like, I lost my purse. I got it back. I didn't even know it was lost. I was shocked when they came to the door. But like I said to my fella today, I went, universe is looking out for me. Protected by the universe. You're putting out good energy, good things are going to happen. So it's your choice to switch it around, change your direction, or find a new way to travel along a familiar path. That's what I'm always talking about. So, you know, and that's what we're doing now in these times. People will start taking a different path, a different direction, because they'll realise things aren't working. When they find out the truth, they'll realise why things weren't working, and they'll want to take a different path to bring in new beautiful things in. So I'm going to go, because I'm going to carry on with my little foxy wolf picture or whatever it is, and seeing if I can get this printed up at some point. See if I've got the right stuff to do it. I think I have. Chill out, and hopefully I'm going to find out what them mushrooms are today, because I've asked a few people. And I was watching the sun before as well, having a little chill, a little sun gazing. It was blue, the sun was blue and vibing, you know, like, I don't know if anyone sees that, but I see that quite a lot. Yeah, will look great on them. Yeah, I just thought maybe the picture, I said to myself, we could have a picture on one side, and it could have my art name thing on the back. What do you call it? You not the label. What's it called? The you know, it's gone out of my head. What's it called? That picture here. There may be the name of my logo. So we'll see. Or I might have a picture and something coming along. I don't know yet. Not sure. So yeah, like I said, that guy was on top form with what he said. Yes, he was swearing a bit, but if you listen to what he was saying, it is what a lot of us know. And it's not because it's like I told you so or any of that sort of energy. It's just we had people that just didn't want to know and were too lazy to go and find out themselves. So they can't really say nobody said or whatever. It'll just be, you know, how did you know? Because we all research, that's why. You go all out designs on mugs are amazing idea. Thank you, Yaholo, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do some different ones and I could put things in them as gifts and stuff like that. I think I might be working on some at some point over the weekend, some Dreamcatcher earrings. I think they'd be quite nice with different stones on. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon and have a great Saturday, Sunday. And like I said, just stay strong, hold the line. I know we've been holding it for a long time, but best is yet to come, and I will see you soon. Thanks for coming in.